Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast, and today we're doing NBA playoff previews. We got the first round, the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Indiana Pacers. The Pacers being able to get into the playoffs. I had them very high coming into the season. I think I had them as my second or third seed. You can check out our Eastern Conference predictions early on in the season. I had them obviously pretty high with the additions of Al Jefferson, Thaddeus Young, and Jeff Teague. And then you also look at the Cavs as well. They've been skidding pretty hard recently. You see the additions that they brought in, like Darren Williams. You see the additions, to their team that they brought in the offseason, like Kyle Korver. Well, Kyle Korver was a mid-season trade, but you know what I'm saying. They reloaded to beat the Warriors and just the Warriors, but that kind of hurt their team coming down the last end because LeBron's been playing the most minutes he's been playing in his whole career. You also look at the injury to Kevin Love. I think that was pretty major. So the Cavs aren't looking like the dynamic team they were last year, but still, this is the Cleveland Cavaliers led by LeBron James, so it's going to be a tough series for the Pacers to win. If I look at the Pacers, it's going to be Paul George. If they're going to win, it's going to be Paul George because you look what he's been doing since March, 28.3 points per game, 50% from the field, and 41% from three. Paul George has been on fire since March. So if he's able to bring that dynamic offense ability and his defense ability as well to kind of counteract LeBron, I think this Pacers team might have a chance. But for the Cavs, LeBron needs to wake up and this team needs to wake up because they're the best team in the NBA in my eyes when they're clicking on all cylinders, because you look at the shooting that they have, and if LeBron James is doing what he can do, just bullying people with his size and his passing ability, getting out to these shooters like Kyle Korver is one of the best to ever shoot it in the NBA. You have a guy like Channing Frye, Richard Jefferson was really big last year. Kyrie Irving, I think he's pretty good. You also look at K-Love. That guy has been able to really adapt to Cleveland. He was able to adapt last year in the playoffs. So if the Cavs are able to flip that switch and LeBron's able to flip that switch to playoff Bron, I think that the Cavs will be able to roll through the East. But then again, that flip needs to be switched because we've seen what they've done in March and April. They haven't really been able to find that footing. So if the Cavs can bring it, I'll take the Cavs in 4. But I don't think they'll be able to bring it. I will take the Cavs in 6. I think that Paul George will be able to win them some games, but I ultimately think at some point LeBron will be able to flip the switch. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers jumped out to a 2-0 lead because the Cavs aren't able to get it going. Then again, it's still LeBron James. I can't count him out. So I will take the Cavs either in 4 if they're able to switch it right away, or 6 because this Pacers team can still do damage. But then again, I still think the Cavs are the best team in the NBA when they are firing on all cylinders. But these are just my opinions. Tell me who you got in this series down below. And also check out Dave's Western Conference previews. And also subscribe to our channel because when the NBA playoffs moves to the second round, we'll still be doing playoff previews, so don't miss out on those. Also, don't forget to like this video and check out patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast. But I'm Sean Anderson, and we'll see you next time.